All right, so I've been having some issues with recording, and yeah, today wasn't a very good day. So I kind of just want to relax and chill in this video. And today, we're basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be expanding on the Gray District. Now, I don't have an exact map of what I want to make as an add-on to the Gray District, but I want something that kind of fits the theme of what I'm going here. The deep slate, the basalts, the kind of corridors that are connected by these arches, and then something and a little bit more. There's obviously a lot of room to work with here. I mean, this is a super flat after all. And my intentions behind doing this is that I want something that I can use for um testing of mobs. Something that's pretty straightforward. I'm thinking a testing area. I don't know if I'm going to be using this entire square here or maybe like a portion of it, but I want to use some area of it because, you know, it's here, it's empty, and I haven't done much. At first I thought, maybe I should build a spire, but I kind of ditched that idea because it was a project that was way too big, way too ambitious, and I'm just a solo map developer who tries to keep within medium to small buildings, such as these. These aren't particularly large buildings. They're certainly not small like this, but they're big enough. I want it to be like medium-sized. I don't know if I want 2 levels though. I might though. Just because of the fact that we may be testing some volatile mobs, and I want to have a space ready here that can accommodate that. Of course, we are going to have to explosion-proof it, so it's probably going to be on stilts, obsidian or bedrock stilts, and very likely going to have water underneath of it to protect from explosions, as well as having a 3-block thick wall with a center hollow so I can put water there so it can protect builds adjacent to it from explosion damage. Because if I go into a separate world, damn, look at him, full gold armor. That's just nice. Anyways, all right, to put it simply, this is what I have. This is the structure that I have in mind. Yes, it's a bedrock box, but it is double walled. This is the interior. The exterior is there's a 1-block gap going most of the way around, and it is filled with water. Now, what is that? What that does is allows me to contain explosions, for instance. And if you're wearing headphones, a bit of a sound warning here. The wither can be quite loud. The water is there not to dampen sound. Oh great, I locked myself in here. But purely to contain because explosions sometimes can explode through the wall and onto the other side, and that's just a method of containing it. It also adds double reinforcement, so anything that I do put in here, it offers limited protection, entities that can teleport from getting out, although they obviously could get out through here, because, well, that's kind of a weak point. I have to have an entry and exit way, unless I was to do something with command blocks, which, let's face it, I'm too lazy to do, and kind of having this critical door weakness, which, yeah, it's kind of a weakness. Pretty sure I can cover it up with something, but yeah, for right now, this is the best design that I have. Feel free to submit me videos with other designs, but this is the best one I could find online. Now, yes, this can contain a wither. Yes, I did just one tap a wither with strength 255. Funnily enough, this doesn't work on that doesn't work on the Ender Dragon, because I think the Ender Dragon has different states, and there appears to be a bug where its damage calculation stops at the states, at each of its states, basically. So you have to basically have to hit it 4 times, roughly, in order to kill it just once. So, yeah. Anyways, that doesn't relate anyway in any way to the video, but as you can see, something like this is what I'd be building in the other world. Now I want to do a test of this build. So what we're doing is we're getting ourselves, well, first a block. And we are going to test this to make sure this is blast proof and make sure that the ground beneath it stays intact, because I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Everything blew up in there. But yeah, nothing blew up out here. I'm good. I think this is a bit overkill, but honestly, I want to play it safe rather than be sorry later on. I think I'm going to go ahead with construction on this project. Yeah, we're going to go ahead, and after this, this is just going to be the core of the building. We're probably going to have something like a few blocks out to sort of hide the ugly interior and the ugly exterior of it being like kind of naked like this. This would be the building naked. When we have it fully constructed, I'm going to have an interior that matches what the gray district looks like. We might have some lights on it too. I think that would be a nice touch, but yeah, I think this wraps up what I have. I hope this illustrates to you what I have in mind. Although this is going to be a little bit bigger in the gray district than it is here. This is just a small mock-up of what I intend to build. Similar construction, similar sort of design principles, but something a little bit bigger. Alright, I decided. I'm gonna make this, but probably twice the size and maybe twice the height in the other world. If you're wondering how I got the lights in, when there's no torches, I use this. These are operator utilities, and as you can see when I'm holding this, I have light blocks. Also, that's not the corner. Also, we are a ways from the spawn of this world. I kind of moved us out here because I wanted to test this in an area that I had destroyed completely. And this seemed like a logical place. Now that I know that this can contain a wither, pretty sure I don't actually, this might be able to contain an ender dragon, but I don't want to try because that might break it. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm going for. And now we're gonna go try and figure that out in a minute. Alright, so I'm beginning construction on this, and as you can see, it's gonna be a lot bigger than what we had before. It's gonna be about double the size. It's gonna be slightly different in configuration, but I don't think that's going to affect how this room will perform. This testing room will perform. We're probably not going to do a full testing room laboratory thing with observational windows, because windows in this setting are going to be a hazard, and I want to eliminate all possible weak points on this. At least all the unnecessary weak points. Doors and stuff, at least one door, one entrance, one exit is going to be necessary with this build. And I think that's about all I need to do. As you can see, I'm working on marking and zoning out the area that I'm going to be living in. And when I'm done with the build, you'll get to see what it looks like, at least the interior. I'm going to do the exterior off camera because that might take a while, and I kind of don't want to put you guys in a ridiculously long video of me doing an exterior that's probably going to look something like this. So yeah, also it's slightly back because this block right here is where the exterior is going to go. I'm just going to color code this with red wool when I'm done with that part. So that's where how far the exterior is going to extend. This trench in the middle between this is going to be filled with water, as is underneath this, just to prevent any possible issues with the way Minecraft handles explosions. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get on with this, and when I'm done with this, once I'm done with this, we'll do a jump cut. It is currently 1 a.m. for me, and I gotta go sleep. But I got the cube, at least the interior portion done, the core of it, as you might say. And if we go into here, oh no, don't tell me I forgot a light block. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh my god. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, there's a lot of light blocks up there. That's to keep bats from spawning in here. Um, because for those who don't know, we are currently at Y level -60. And this is a super flat world, so I mean you really shouldn't be surprised. But to say the least, this has glow squids spawning inside of it. To put that in perspective, which means I wouldn't be able to make a really effective squid farm down here, but I could make a very very effective glow squid farm down here. As you can see, I can't wait to cover this up with a facade because then we don't have to see these glowing tentacles going through the wall. Yeah, I didn't spawn those in, by the way. Those are just spawning in on their own. Oh my god, there's another. Oh, there's another. I have no way to kill these things, by the way. So they're just permanently stuck in the wall. Oh, this is going to be awkward. There's water dripping from the ceiling. I really should have made that 2 blocks thick instead of 1 block thick, but not gonna go change that, at least not right now. Maybe sometime later when I have time. They're in the floor too, which is funny. Yeah, there's water right underneath, so we have glow squids. Not intentional, by the way, just how it happened. For scale, this is a 26 by 26 cube of bedrock, which, well, it's not a true cube. The floor, the bottom isn't completely bedrock. But it doesn't have to be. I did some testing. It doesn't have to be. It already fits the gray district, but not well enough. So I'm gonna do a big facade exterior with like just these types of blocks, maybe even some of this around the top area because I don't want mobs. I'm probably gonna do the same thing I did here and have a slab roof. But aside from that, I'm gonna have all these blocks like here plastered on here. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to that tonight because it is kind of late, but I do hope you all enjoyed this video of me trying to set this up. I intentionally left out the building process because that took a while, and I mean it's a bedrock cube, so it's pretty simple. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so this video took a while for me to for the content within it to make. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to completing that structure, hopefully by tomorrow. But for right now, please do await any future videos that I might be putting out. I didn't feel like I did not feel like recording all of that. That would have been well over 2 hours of footage that I'd have to speed up like a ridiculous amount just to get it down to a size that was manageable. So that's entirely why I didn't record me actually building this. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.